Today, we're reviewing SH figuarts, Naruto Shippuden, Sasuke Uchiha. To be honest, in terms of every SHF I own, they do the Naruto boxes way better than every other brand they've ever done, in my opinion. They always look so sleek. I love how they kind of look painted, kind of. It just looks awesome. And I got this guy from Figuarts. I'm gonna put his link in the bio. He's a pretty cool guy, and he ships pretty fast too, so that's a pretty good bonus. But let's take this guy out the plastic, and honestly, looking at it in the plastic, he just looks really nice. So let's take this guy out, and before we review him, let's take a look at his accessories first. He comes with 2 fist hands, 2 relaxed hands, 2 holding hands, 2 more closed holding hands, 2 grabbing or clutching hands, 2 open hands, a sheath and a sword, and then an empty sheath, and then a separate half sword you can put in. And it looks really cool, and I'll show how it looks on the figure later in the video. Here's an extra optional part for his weird belt he has, that you can actually put the sword in, and here's how it originally looks. So it has the option to either have the sword in, and has this little peg that you can put the thing in. This is how it looks with the sword one in, and then it looks normal with this one in. So yeah, he has a normal face with no special eyes or anything. He has a Sharingan face where he looks a little more locked in or something shit like that. And this is his gritting face with the Mangyaku. And you can actually see with that face and the normal Sharingan face, they actually have different eyes, which I really like how much detail they put into this figure. And then this is the Sharingan and Rinnegan yelling face. You can tell how much detail they just put in the eyes alone. It's amazing. And last but not least, we have a Chidori effect, and I'll show you how to put it on the figure later in the video. To start off, for the moment I got this guy out the package, you can tell he looks really fucking good. Only thing I really have a gripe about is that his foot, his feet in general, both feet, they're not detailed really good at all. But everything else, the hands are detailed, his little weird vest he keeps on is detailed, his jacket, the zippers is detailed, even indented, his face is extremely detailed and it looks anime accurate. The hair has a little bit of paint scratches, but I'm not gonna mind that. You can tell it's a high quality figure for me being $60 I paid for it. I always liked how he always has the Uchiha symbol on the back to remind him of his parents and shit. And I just feel they did really good implementing this style he was doing most of Shippuden. It just looks really nice. The hair looks nice. There was a special kit online of an extra hair kit that I might get. So if you guys want to see me get that, put it in the comments below if I should get that or not. But otherwise, he looks really nice. I mean, if you look at the neck as well, his neck kind of has a weird gap, but that's really it. He also scales pretty nicely with other Naruto figures I have, like Kakashi. I don't have Naruto, but I have Kakashi and Sakura. And as you can see, they scale really nicely to each other, and it just looks really nice. But enough of that, enough of the glazing, let's get on to the articulation. The movement from the head is pretty good, but it does get blocked a little bit by the collar. The arms are extremely well, as you can see. It can go out really nicely. It can basically kind of do any pose you want with the arms. The ab crunch is a lot better than I thought it would, because I thought the vest would be covering most of it, but honestly, it gets the job done pretty decently. I mean, as you can see, it can tilt all around, and since the vest is a soft plasticky, it's not actually hard, so it's very movable. And the little things it has on it, they are all jointed, so you actually can move it side to side any way you kind of want it to, and it actually it's really nice. I like how much detail they put into it. The leg can go up pretty decently, and the knee joint is pretty nice as well. As you know, there is knee joints and toe joints, and mine's actually pretty tight, so it's not loose or anything. Pause. The elbow joint is decent, and the hand joints are, the hand joints. Nothing really bad with it. And since it is soft plastic, the leg can go back pretty good, and with the knee, you can get some pretty good poses out of it. Start off with the extra articulation and review and stuff. You actually can take the vest off. It's not like imprinted on there. It's not that hard to insert the sword into the sheath holder. Pause. It's actually pretty easy once you get the hang of it. It is upside down, so that's my bad. But honestly, it looks pretty good, and you can do that with both of the sheaths. So honestly, here's how it looks with the empty sheath, with like the half sword in it, like I said it would. As you can see, it honestly does not look that bad. It looks really nice, and considering you'll be like showing it from the front, no one will really see like like the little weird thing here. I still don't know what is it, like a belt? I don't know what that is. If you know what it is, tell me in the comments or something. I don't really know. But yeah, this is how it looks with the empty sheath, or like the the sword in the sheath, blah 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 blah. With inside, with Sasuke, Loki, like forming and shit. Like, and I gotta say, it looks pretty accurate to what he actually does in the anime and the manga. I mean, like, look at that, dude. It looks amazing. I'm gonna be honest. I love the engineering they put for this guy. It's super creative. And this is what it looks like with this empty sheath. Holy shit, that's what I said. Empty sheath with the middle sword, blah 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 blah. As you can see as well. Oh my god, it looks so nice. It just, I don't know, it just looks really good on it. And because it has two different types of like grabbing hands, you can actually like hold it with the normal hand and other stuff. And this is how to put the Chidori on. And the funny thing about the Chidori is that it's not actually on a hand, it's more on a joint itself. And the best part about that is not only can it connect on pretty easily, but it can also go on other characters that have the same type of hand joint as the other characters in the Naruto line. But as you can see how he has it on now, I mean, look at that. It looks really good. It looks clean. There's not really like any like shapes. I mean, like in almost 5 seconds you can get this guy in like a really nice pose with the Chidori. Look at that. I mean, as I said, the Chidori is really cool and it's creative, and it just looks awesome on him. Anyways, as I was saying earlier in the video, it can fit on Kakashi as well. I mean, just look at that. Almost the same exact pose, but like, come on, dude. It looks amazing on both of them. You can't lie. Anyways, let's get on to our posing.
Anyone who criticizes my way of life were to come forward, I'd turn around and kill every single one of their loved ones, so that they too could grasp what it's like to experience this hatred of mine. Stop acting like you're still my sensei. Go ahead and try something if you'd like. I'm just itching to kill you.
Wait, I forgot to say something really important. Oh my god, no!